Hi Libra, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. It's time to level up. We are excited. I am excited. Mercury is going direct, where he has been retrograde for the past about 3 weeks, and I am stoked that he is moving forward. Next week Mars will be moving forward. Things are changing, the air is changing, we're done with the eclipses, so life is just looking up, and it's time for us to level up. So with that, this week, of course, Mercury has been retrograde in your 12th house, and in your 11th house. He's been retrograde in your 11th house of the people that you network with, your groups that you associate with. So with that, it could have been some stagnation. If you were trying to move forward within an organization, if you were trying to maybe move into a place of leadership over the past few weeks, things have just, could have just been held up for you. With your friends that you talk to, it could have been a lot of miscommunication that's happening within the groups that you've noticed. So now that Mercury is moving forward, these things should smooth out. He just went direct and started moving forward, so it'll take him a little time to get up to full speed, but things are looking and feeling a lot better. In addition to that, we have the continuation with this beautiful trine that we've been experiencing all month long between Neptune and Jupiter. And so for you, this has been happening in your second house. Jupiter is in your second house of income and your self-esteem, which is wonderful. And then Neptune is in your sixth house of your daily work and activities. So with this, I'm sure that you have been experiencing increase in your income, more likability at work, or your daily activities have been easier. You've been getting inspiration from on high on what to do to change up your routine, maybe for your health. You've been able to get some ideas on what to do with that in that regard. And with your self-esteem, of course, has been increased and improved with Jupiter here. People who you work with, they just like you better. They just like to be around you better. You find that they are trying to help you. You may not even know who it is that's helping you, but you could have a secret person who is just coming to the rescue for you at work and covering you, protecting you. Even if you've been making some errors. Of course, Mercury's been retrograde, so could have been some errors going on, and then there was somebody there that's just had your back and making sure that you were safe, making sure you didn't lose your job. This is the type of thing that this energy's been doing for you throughout this month, okay? And it will continue on during this week. Then we have the Sun coming into the sign of Virgo on the 23rd. So the Sun is going to be coming into your 12th house of your subconscious mind. So with that, there will be a bright light shining on your subconscious. Fears that you have had, that you probably have held on to, will be coming to the fore. They will be highlighted for you. And it's the month right before your birthday, right? So it's right before your birthday season. So things will be more quiet for you during this season, Libra. So this is a time where you'll be reflecting and probably meditating, not as outgoing and just thinking about things, getting prepared for your season that's coming up very soon. And then as we move forward, once the Sun moves into your sign, then you will be, more out there, more out for the world to see. But during this time, while the Sun is in Virgo, and it'll be there for about 4 weeks, you'll find that you are more quiet. You're just reflecting. You're reflecting on things from the past, things from childhood, things that have happened, things that you want to see change as you move forward, within the next year. All right. So we'll see that. And then Virgo, when the Sun comes into the sign of Virgo, the Sun will make a beautiful trine. So a grand earth trine will form between Uranus, that's a Taurus, and Saturn, that's a Capricorn. Of course, the Sun, that's in Virgo. So for you, this is going to be affecting you in your 4th house, which Uranus is there in Taurus in your 4th house, and then, in your 8th house of other people's resources, and then Saturn is in your 4th house of home and family. So for you, this is a time, this grand Earth trine will bring some healing to things of painful experiences, fears that you experienced in childhood, maybe issues that you had with your mother or your family of origin, or even your family now. Things that have been hidden can come out, but those things that come out will cause healing to happen. Uranus has been in your 8th house since May, so things have probably already been coming out to the fore. Things that have been hidden about the family that have the things hidden could have caused some damage, could have caused some confusion. But now that the Sun is here, illuminating even more hidden things, fears, and things that were said in the past, you didn't have an understanding to them. Now you're getting an understanding on why this is happening and what is going on and why, and then things with your mother, things within your childhood, things within the family. So with Saturn, Uranus, and the Sun involved, all of this is coming out, but it's bringing a healing with it. It's bringing a stabilization. Once the smoke clears and the dust settles, then there will be a better understanding. There will be a invitation for closeness within the family, within your family of origin, within your family that you have now. If you're married and you have children and everybody's living in the house, or just your home within yourself, your understanding of who you are. Okay, so that is the type of change that's coming up, and this energy will last 2 weeks with this Earth Grand Trine. So take advantage of that. Take advantage of this energy to do some inner healing with the family, communicate with family members, communicate with mama, talk to her and find out what's hurting her. If there are issues, this is a beautiful time for healing to come in for you, and you want to take advantage of that, because the family, it's critical. It's critical for us to move forward in our lives when we have family issues healed, because we cannot love other people if we properly. We cannot love people outside of our family if we have a lot of issues and disregard for family members, hurt and pain that we are harboring and refuse to look at, refuse to talk about, refuse to deal with. So this energy is coming in here to help all of this heal, so that you can love someone else outside of the family, really love them. Not something that is superficial, and something that can last. Okay, so that's all that I have for you this week, Libra. Thank you so much for watching. Take this time to level up. All right, I love you. Talk to you soon.